Today we're talking about Karen Reyna Dunlap. Maybe you knew her online as the Nude Queen. 30 years old, came from Maryland, a huge following on X, over 82,000 people.
Yeah, a really significant online presence. And she had big ambitions.
Big ambitions. She'd moved to Cleveland, Ohio, specifically chasing a spot on that Zeus network reality show Baddies Midwest. You know, the really high drama one.
Exactly. High stakes, high visibility.
But that dream just ended tragically. On January 18th, 2025, Reyna was found dead inside a vacant house, Francis Avenue, Cleveland, Kinsman neighborhood.
And that discovery kicked off, well, frankly, a cascade of failures. A story that just didn't hold up.
That's what we're digging into today, isn't it?
It is. This isn't just recounting events. We're really aiming to do a forensic deep dive into the investigation itself. We've looked at everything. Family statements, police comms, the ME reports, the digital trail.
What's the picture that emerges?
The picture is that the initial story, the official police narrative, it just completely falls apart when you actually look at the hard evidence.
So what's the mission here for us, for you listening?
Accountability. Plain and simple. We need to essentially generate a brief, something clear and factual that lays out the truth and really demands answers for Reyna. We're breaking this down into 3 layers.
Okay.
First, the lie that basically shut down the case from the start. Second, the actual evidence, which tells a totally different, much darker story. And third, the system, the environment that let this happen.
All right, layer 1, the foundational lie. Where did the investigation first go off the rails?
Almost immediately, right after Reyna's body was found. The message from Cleveland police to her family and then out to the media a few days later, January 22nd, it was suspected overdose.
Just like that, suspected overdose.
Just like that. And that label right there, that's the core of the problem. Reyna's mother, Karen Jones, she wasn't having it.
No, I remember reading her statements. She pushed back hard.
She did. She demanded proof from the police, from the medical examiner, and what she found out was pretty staggering. That this overdose theory, it wasn't based on anything physical found on Reyna's body. No track marks, no needles nearby, no drugs, no pills, no paraphernalia, nothing on her, nothing near her.
Wait, hold on. No physical evidence of drug use at all at the scene?
None reported zero.
Men. How on earth do they jump to suspected overdose? What was the justification?
Pure environmental prejudice. That's the term for it. Basically policing by neighborhood. Okay, explain that. Well, according to the family, the police basically said, look, she was found in this rundown vacant house, a known type of trap house in Kinsman.
Which has a reputation for drug activity.
Exactly, a notorious area. So finding an unidentified body there, they apparently considered suspected overdose, the quote, standard initial call. It's like a default setting.
So the location dictated the cause of death before any real investigation. That's appalling.
It's template policing. It lets them bypass the actual work. But the family knew better. Reyna's mother was adamant.
Yeah, her quote was powerful. My daughter didn't do drugs. I would stake my life on that.
Right, she knew Reyna, knew her focus on her brand, knew this wasn't her reality. She refused to let that stereotype stick.
And eventually the science backed the family up, didn't it? It completely dismantled that initial police story.
It did, definitively. The formal toxicology reports came back later and they showed 0 illegal narcotics, 0 controlled substances.
No cocaine, no fentanyl, nothing.
Clean, which just obliterates the entire overdose narrative they started with.
So this initial bias, it wasn't just sloppy work, it actively blocked justice.